This to try and secure a kill. He's using this to try and secure some farm and experience for Mikasa mid. I think more than harassing and assisting the mid lane, he needs to actually get a 2-creep duo that can find kills. Probably in the top lane as your ideal scenario.
Going to work, but the tornado's coming in. That's going to usher Sneko back. Dendi really wants to commit to this. Has the blink. Mikasa's in the danger zone, and Dendi blinks forward, looking for the kill. The creep looks to turn it with the clap, but it's first blood to NaVi. And man, yeah, this crowd, they...
Rune instantly to refill Saneko's bottle, so both Dendi and Saneko will be able to heal themselves back up and sustain the pressure on Mikasa. Oh boy, it's just going to be tough for Death Prophet.
Yeah, most other dual lanes that happens, and you're going to foul, and possibly both heroes. But meanwhile, top lane action breaking out as Art Style gets run over. General looking to turn this around, should be able to finish off DDC. One more auto attack, does get the distance there for it, and could even maybe turn onto the Weaver. No, he's going to TP out and play it safe.
Good play from General, very safe. He pops a Fairy Fire even before he TPs. Ends up not being needed, but he wants to make sure he doesn't give up a secondary kill to the Weaver of End.
Oh, Dendi going in deep on the mid lane. Mikasa, this happened yesterday, got punished mid. Did come back later. The punishment will continue. 2 for NaVi here in the mid. Not just the Witch Doctor smoke gank not paying off, but hasn't gotten the lane harass. Really, the Io secured mid. The Enchantress has not done the same.
Yeah.
You expect more out of your first pick.
Oh, Dendi's going in aggressive once more.
Siphon comes out, but the Io just ignores it essentially. Negates all that damage. Dendi does drop low under tower, but again, pop goes the Death Prophet.
The name of the game at this point. You're already just kind of spilling blood in this mid lane time and time again. You just got to slow things down, try and secure a bit more farm, let FY control the tempo of the game.
Yeah, well, just to lead it. The Witch Doctor likely to interrupt any sort of rotation. Then you get counter ganked by the NP. There's just no openings right now.
Yeah.
It's almost like it feels like the window's already closed.
And to go back to the draft kind of discussion, it was the Enchantress who had to be the key hero for VG Gaming Reborn.
They found DDC, tried to sneak in the trees, but the Hawk was waiting. Now the Prophet's coming in, phase boots are ready. DDC, plinked down by VG.R. They've got a Sprout, and they'll drop it there, preventing the Sakuchi out, doesn't have the tangos. ZYF in all kinds of danger, does have the time lapse, skills it up, tries to turn, has the Sakuchi, might actually be able to get a kill out of this. No, the heal keeps General in fighting shape. That looks like they're going to drop a salve for him. It's NaVi also smoking. They do have a relocate ready though, gods. This could backfire bottom lane.
Very tanky. Has 10 stick charges, 940 HP.
I'm not sure if they've realized the relocate's up. Oh, hang on to your head. VG.R getting pulled back. Are they going to come in? No relocate just yet. And they will sack him. Okay. So instead they're going to march on towards top, and we'll have to see how good ZYF is at dodging this.
Yeah, interesting choice. Very close to the VG Gaming Reborn tower, so if you relocate in, VG Gaming Reborn can suddenly bring 4 or 5 heroes down there. They'd rather try find the kill at top.
He's got the time lapse available. Maybe forced to pop it. Dendi blink and an ultimate could spell doom, and now he's just gonna get it with the scream. Right anyway, but just makes it easy.
Yeah, it's hard. You time lapse there, you get pulled back, and Dendi kills you anyway, so.
And they do relocate this time. Oh, Saneko right into the stun of DDC. He is going to drop quickly, but Dendi looks to clean up. The Prophet ult secures a double. VG.R, he comes in and looks to finish them off with his hero.
They're just snowballing out of control. Dendi 3-0 and 4 at 10 minutes in the game, and they're not done.
Nice cask, and look at it go from the low ground. Art Style just swagging on
match because of the 2v1 setup and having that stand-in factor in the mid lane. You can never blame a stand-in for it, but that's where this VG Gaming Reborn strategy has failed. Their draft to me is okay. This can work, but you can't afford to give up this many kills on a Death Prophet.
I imagine Coach Mikasa is not very happy with player Mikasa right now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are no replacements. Dendi maybe going to get turned on here. No, he's able to save him with the Io, tethering up, looking to turn back in. Art Style going to help secure the kill together with VG.R. Now they're looking for Mikasa, who's forced to pop the Exorcism, does get off the Spirit Siphon. This could be the turn that NaVi have been trying to prevent here. As VG.R is on the run, lasso at the ready, they can run down the Nature's Prophet. Napalm stacking up. They're going to drag him back, courtesy of the lasso, have the flame break to break a TP out. VG.R, he'll go for it, but he will be denied by Yang, and VG Gaming get their feet back under them, and it's very reminiscent of yesterday's game. Mikasa the one to get the triple kill.
How big is it? The best possible thing imaginable, other than getting an ultra kill or a rampage. He suddenly actually has a fighting chance of turning things around for VG Gaming.
He dropped a ward to try and scout out this exact gank, and unfortunately the spirits hit him. Vision deployed for VG, but it comes at a cost, and now Dendi moving forward onto FY, trying to find the second kill. Your Enchantress backing off, has the blink, Scream cooling down. Can FY heal up enough? I think they have the kill. Just one more blink. Scream secures it. Dendi with the last hit. again. Orchid coming soon, so as soon as you think VG Gaming getting their feet back under them, NaVi strike back, and, well, bottom lane, maybe they can get art style. Has no TP. The swarm comes out. The Siphon there. He turns with the Death Ward. Can't finish off ZYF, but maybe Nature's Prophet. The system's on cooldown, so really, how do Vici fight this?
They look for trades elsewhere, I imagine, but at the same time, looking for tower trades is not the way back in the game. As mentioned, you've got to try and find the kills.
Mikasa tanking the roar. The swap outs there from DDC. Goes for the stun back in, but the IO sits back behind Dendy, keeps him in fighting shape, and slowly the smoke gank of the remaining 2 VG heroes arrives. It will be enough to kill Dendy. There was no relocate out. I think he was short on mana, and it just wasn't much time to react anyway. VG.R now being pursued. VG Gaming looking for the comeback here. Seneko, there's the relocate, brings them back to safety. Dendy has a buyback. Maybe he comes back into this fight, but Witch Doctor down as well. Let's see, are they going to sack the IO, go for the tether out, or do they bring the whole squad in? I thought he had the buyback, actually. Guess not.
Well, he gets a tether back to the tier 1 tower and
opted to buy the Orchid instead. So he's going for the next fight. ZYF diving the tower. Ooh, playing with fire a bit, but not going to commit for it.
Yep.
Into the trees. TP's in. The Hawk trying to give some vision. But Vici on the prowl. Can they get the jump? Looking for the lasso to start things off. Seneko backing up. There is a relocate safe. The roar comes out. Quick reactions here. Seneko going for that relocate. Will look to turn this fight. Backing the team up just a little bit. The Quapo comes through. Finishes off the Batrider as well as Mikasa. Now DDC fully committed onto Seneko, but he tethers back out. He's barely surviving, and it looks like he, well, unfortunately relocates back forward, so it does end up dropping at the back end of the fight now. And on the run, ZYF desperately scrambling to safety. He heads south with the Sakuchi. VG.R trying to find him and lock him down. The Sakuchi TP secures the retreat. Very chaotic fight, but in the end, another big win for NaVi.
Just going to take any objectives they want, or they're going to be the ones dictating what happens next.
No, they will dictate that Roche shall be in place of the next skirmish. Everyone kept healthy by art style with the max voodoo restoration, and then Dendy sees an opening. He jumps in onto Yang right as the ward gets plopped down, and the Orchid gonna pop him. So Batrider out of the picture before the fight's even begun. They do swap in. Seneko looking for the pickoff on the Isle. They'll get it. A 1-for-1, but a bat for Avenge, and suddenly not a 1-for-1 because it's a free Roche for NaVi. No trade for Vici.
Okay, Dendy.
I think it was.
So Aegis for Dendy. He's got a plate mail, which this game probably best bet is going for an Assault Cuirass. Shiver's Guard not quite as good.
This is a far dive. Batrider jumping in, does not have the backup. NaVi were just waiting for Vici to overextend, and they are going to comply. FY executed by General. A vicious takedown, and that will prompt an immediate push out through mid.
You just nailed it. They've just been waiting for VG Gaming to go on them, knowing that they will be ready to counterattack. And at some point, VG Gaming is going to just get fed up with the fact they're being out-farmed. NaVi has entire map control. They're farming everything. VG Gaming Reborn is at a pace to lose the game. So they finally get a little bit impatient, think they have an opening to go for a kill, and NaVi, ready for it, counterplay it perfectly.
I mean, you don't pick Batrider to just sit back and watch the enemy team farm the entire map. That's not how it's supposed to work, say Vici, but NaVi moving in mid. Mikasa getting clipped by that last stun in General. Again, blink in and chop goes the Death Prophet. Another kill. That's 4. Could be a full takedown. It is 5. Have fallen, and they're roaring here in Cyber Arena. This has been outrageously one-sided.
Yeah. We've had faster games here this Starladder tournament, but I feel like this might actually be the most one-sided game so far. I mean, just based on like the momentum, the entire game, NaVi have been in control from minute 1. At no point did VG Gaming really have any openings back in the game. There was a couple times where they got a couple key kills, but NaVi just, it really just
General
impeccable strategic play.
In, more punishment for Yang. The roar again, he gets the jump, and again, he gets the kill. FY's gonna be next. VG Gaming gets slaughtered, cleaned up, and taken out. NaVi now 1 win away from a date with LGD in the winter bracket finals here at Starladder, and boy, they sure love it.
NaVi looking better than ever. Just impressive stuff here. They clawed their way through OG yesterday. They've got a ton of momentum riding behind them, and they just bullied Mikasa in the mid lane.